Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're feeling fantastically well on this Monday night. Hopefully it might cool down for you guys now. We are back with the usual wedding back. So as you can probably start to notice on most of our most of our socials, I've got the new branding graphics out for the channel. A big shout out for Alex for doing it. Looks amazing. I mean, you probably can see with the background of this, it looks a lot more different now. It gives the channel a lot more of a lift, and honestly, it looks absolutely amazing. If you do see it across the socials, and all of it has changed, so it does look a lot more amazing now, and it gives the channel a lot more of a lift from what it needed. So, get your comments coming in as per usual. It's the Red and White show as per usual. It's the Monday night, so love to dive in with the conversations on with you lot today, and actually see where we go from it. So obviously there's been a lot going off that past at the minute in terms of playing and that. Obviously Forest played at the weekend, drew 0-0 with Barnsley, which I was a bit disappointed. Say at least that we couldn't beat Barnsley. A bit of a dull game, but it was a what they call it, pre-season game actually probably kind of expected. As Paul saying, Premiership lift. Obviously it's giving it a proper Premiership lift. So obviously we are going for it. So really chuffed with the changes that we have got. So guys, I just finished sorting this out. But loving the brand the new graphics that we have got. But yeah, Forest played against Barnsley on Saturday. It was a bit of a dull game, bit of a one of them games that Forest really struggled to get any lift and all that. And we drew 0-0, and to be fair, even for Anderson went off injured and Hennessy made his debut. It was still quite nice to see that we should have kept that clean sheet. Yeah, we should be keeping a clean sheet against the League One club. That didn't necessarily doubt about that because the quality and all that. And the same with most of our back line, that Williams never played with none of the back line. Obviously with anything not. It got still quite nice for us to actually keep a clean sheet. So really happy. Luke Kwani says in the house, and yes, Dan, hope you're well. And Phil Romey, hope you are well. Actually, plus as well, we have got the membership group. Finny, do support the channel as per usual, guys. But yeah, it is what it is against Barnsley that we didn't beat them, but 2 clean sheets on a trot. We are keeping the clean sheets. Yeah, fair enough, they're against League One, but it's building that confidence within that back line that we can keep clean sheets, and that it's just getting used to the players playing with each other. So, but yeah, really optimistic with that side of things. Yeah, we beat Burton on Tuesday night. Stevie Cook got his first goal for the club. Quite a good header. Really happy that we got that win as well. Just shame that we couldn't score anymore. But I mean, it's pre-season. You're gonna get your bumps and grinds with it. Didn't necessarily doubt about that because you always do with pre-season games. I mean, look at most of the clubs that lost games. I mean, it is expected, but you know what? It's good. Get your comments coming in, guys. Tell us what you think about the pre-season fixtures. Was you happy with them? What? I mean, I know there's been quite a bit of negativity, but was you guys happy? Finny, if you want to talk about anything else, do hit the chat. Tell us what you think. Lyric one said Cornet doesn't want Forest move. Apparently, yeah, I heard that. Apparently, Forest has put in a bid for him, 13 million. a lot shorter than what Burnley wanted. Apparently, he has got a £17 million contract, relegation fee in his contract. I'm surprised Forest not got in for and went for that 17 million, but obviously Forest were testing the waters with Cornet, and apparently don't want to move. So I wonder what Forest will do now. Will they go back in for him, or will they have to do more work on it? So it will be interesting to see at least what will happen on that one. Hopefully Forest can. I do hope Forest will go back in for him. So keep your comments coming in as per usual. Enjoying the I always enjoy chit chat with you guys. And we have got 12 people watching at the minute, which is great. But yeah, talking about transfers, we are expecting the two of Toffolo and Oban to be done, completed. It sounds from what I read earlier, apparently the Toffolo deal was a lot more easier in Huddersfield, where so Barnes came down, Forest and Finney, but there's a lot of rumours going around. There's a lot going off, but which is great that things are happening. We're expecting it and signing off these players, which is great. Will we get in the third kit? Who knows? To say the least. Paul saying if he doesn't want to come, it's only players that want to come. Definitely, you want them sort of players that do have that desire and have that believe that they want to come here and want to play. I hope Mangali is a far player. I mean, I know there was a big rejected in for him, 9 million, I believe. So hopefully, Forest do go back for it. In for him. It does look like that we are strengthening that centre midfield now. Now we're sorting out our defence, which is good to see that we are strengthening quite well. Gregory saying hi, Dad. Hello, Gregory. Hope you are well. But yeah, get your comments coming in, guys. Tell us what you think about the transfers. Tell us what you think about the pre-season friendlies up to date. Have you been happy with them? Is it what you expected? Did you probably fear us a lot more with that many new signings coming in? I mean, tell us what you think. I know, like Paul saying, in Cooper we trust. We do trust Super Cooper. Stevenson, who've been images on Facebook about all the third kit looks like skill sheets on the bus. It does actually, to be fair, guys. It does look like skill sheets on a bus. And I don't know who's organised it, but I mean, it's something different from what we've been used to over the years, and something different. But yeah, I mean, it's different. I mean, it looks legit as well that new kit is coming out because there was Brennan Johnson pictured in it under in the upper band cloth. So it's something to say the least. Stephen is saying, where's a shy sponsor's going to be skills? It could be skills. I got skills. I gotta pay. Paul said, very happy not worried for the step. I completely yeah, I do agree with that one. Chris is saying, is that the blue one you're on about? Yeah, it's the blue one that we are discussing. Something different. Get your comments coming in, guys. Tell us what you think. Do you like that third of the week that has been legit, that been put on around the socials? Do you think it's nice? Can you see O'Brien being announcing that we top? I mean, if they're filming it today, it must be going to be announced tomorrow or something because you can't really finish it. If it's been leaked now, you know that it's going to be coming out sometime this week. And Stephen said we asked once it's going to be still coaches. Unsure. And keep comments coming in, guys. Do hit that like button on the video. As usual, do join the TFTV community. Do get us to 3K as well, guys. Would love to see us get to 3K. PC, I have a feeling Forest will bid again for Mandela. Can see this getting done. I can too, if fair. I think Forest seem to be in a group at the minute about going in for plays and actually started low, but then going in for it. Omar said, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Omar. Hope you are feeling fantastically well. Chris is saying, said in my group earlier that SC hasn't decided on his captain yet. Mo said it the same as me. Well, I do actually agree with that. I do think it will be Wall. I think he has got a couple of things we've caught Wall and we kind of got 3 captains at the back anyway. We've got Colbert who can step in and be captain. So, yeah, I know Yates has done it as well. So, we have got quite a few captains that can step in and can be a captain. So, really, we'll probably say, yeah, apparently Stuttgart don't want 30 million, I think, from what I'm finishing. Gregory saying that I'm happy to finish bottom end of Premier Echelon for still, and I completely agree with that one. Be great if we do stay up. Brandon said, I think we get a buy-in tonight. Fair enough. Fair shot. But yeah, Kate Cummins coming in. Maybe Mickey. Fair enough. McKenna as captain. I mean, who would you want as captain? Tell us in the chat. Who would you want as captain? Is it Wall? Is it McKenna? Or would you have someone else completely different as captain? Paul was saying on Wikipedia last night and said lose John O'Brien club not for. I know anyone can change on Wikipedia. That's a thing. That's a disappointing side of things. So it's one of them. If he's signing, I think he will sign. I do genuinely think he will sign. And it's just a matter of when he will sign. So 20 people in watching it live at the minute, 13 on the YouTube. So great to see the chat looking amazing. Don't forget to join become a member of the TFTV. Help support the channel and do a lot more exclusive content. Obviously, I've done a video for the members tonight. We have got to this afternoon I've done a video for the members. It does talk about Super Duper and building that building blocks for the squad and all that. So do have a look at that. Chris is saying heard James Garner is coming back, but definitely come in the middle. I can't agree more. I've been saying that we do need a CM or two. And it'd be good if we can get a player who can play in that number 10, who can play in that 10, 8 or 4. It'd be nice to have that bit of versatility in there for them to actually build on and just give us that versatility if we need to change it up for the game or if injuries happen that we can change it up quite a bit. Omar saying, hope everyone is staying safe. I hope you guys are keeping well as well and keeping so safe in the heat and that all that. So I mean it's been really, really hot today. Do get us up to the 10 likes on the YouTube video. Up to 10 likes will be great. We're on 6 at the minute. So do get us up to 10 likes on YouTube. Be awesome if we did. But yeah, big shout out to Forever Forest group on Facebook from Chris. Do actually if you want to get onto that group chat, do go in it and actually finish it. I'm in it as well, so it is quite good. So do have a look at it. We're on 9 likes at the minute for the video, so do get us past 10 likes, it'd be awesome. But yeah, I mean, I've got TFTV members Vinny here do help support the channel as well. So there's to 10 likes. Love to see us get into double figures on the likes. Obviously, we've got the TFTV members thing there. Be great and help support the Vinny. But yeah, keep comments coming in, guys, as per usual. I've got mate, any need for any negativity? Like really? But yeah, keep comments coming in as per usual. Tell us what you think about the pre-season at the minute. Tell us what you think about the transfers window. Where do you think we will finish? I'm going to get a video on. Would love to get some of you guys on the chat, onto that video. Tell us where you think we will be finishing, and be doing a Premier League prediction. So, would love to get a couple of you guys on it and actually chatting. We are on 9 likes a minute at the minute, so do get us to 10. And there. But yeah, we've got 21 people watching as well, which is great. But you know what? At the minute, I'm feeling quite happy at the minute with how things are going with transfers. It has been very, very good, to say the least, how well we have been doing, and how we have been building it. I mean, we are going backwards to forwards in there, so that. We have got Hereford Berlin on Wednesday, then we've got Union Berlin on Saturday. So it will be two different Berlins, and I think it will be a good test for us to actually play against these for there. I think that Hereford Berlin, they lost to the Sheep on Saturday, so if we don't beat them, then I'd be worried if we don't. Union Berlin, there will be a different opposition. Didn't know Shannon that. They will be different. Hopefully, and what I want you do tell us a couple of things about them. Daniel saying in one other video, apparently they had their medicals, so it's just a matter of announcing them and actually finishing. They might be in the new kit. Hopefully they do. So it will be interesting when they do get. I think they will be announcing new kit, and if the new kit already been video shooted and been leaked out, I can see that being announced some sooner rather than later. Omar, Greg was saying, Omar, if you were buying 10, 12 million, Penn saying need a lot Ghana, but I can see he's going back in for Ghana, if we're being honest. And Chris is saying, think it's that SA said he just wants to see things progress a bit more quickly. I think that's the thing with us, that I know that we are trying to build and we are trying to get things moving, and that we are trying to build, and we have got 4 or 5 transfers going off at the minute, which is great to see that we are trying to build. We are trying to get players in. We do need to be a lot more quicker in terms of transfers. Didn't know Shannon that. We need to bet the players, and we need to really, really build something. So I couldn't agree more. Any news? No news on the sponsor. I know Daniel's put as well. No news on the sponsor. It's very, very quiet on that one. I think they are working on it. As far as now, I can imagine that we are trying to get the best deal possible for the sponsor. It's just a matter of when. Daniel saying need to get another striker goals win games. That's in the Premiership. It is, to be fair. Don't get me wrong. I'm not overly worried about and we're on me, to be fair, because I think he will come good. Ain't no shadow of that. Yeah, we probably need a proven Premiership striker. Ain't no shadow of that. I'm not going to deny that. We probably will need a proven Premiership striker. We just need to, I don't know, we just need a probably proven one and give players like Brennan the chance to play in the Premier League. And you never know, Brennan Johnson might surprise us. Paul saying, come on, can't moan. Not a chance, we can't moan at all. Ben saying, West Ham tickets on sale later this week, I've heard. I mean, they're just going to be a big scramble for tickets. I mean, there's no shadow of that. I'm expecting that not County game to be sold out quite quickly as well. So I think it will be an interesting one. To say the least. For the tickets and that. What I think Lolly, talk to us in the chat, guys. What do you think about the whole Joe Lolly situation? I mean, the Joe Lolly situation, it just surprised me. I mean, fair enough, if we don't really want it. I mean, I think Cooper does like him, but with it being the level and difference between the Premier League and the Championship, Coops might think that Lolly not a Premiership player, which I get, I really get, and it's a shame if the reports are true that he did it over a text. It'd be awful if he did that. I can't see Cooper doing that, but it's just a shame that it's been reported that Joe Lolly not being in the first team and that. Fair enough. It'd be a shame if it did it that way. I mean, I probably would give Lolly a chance in the Premier League, to be fair. That would have been my thought on it. I would have played him. But it's a Premiership standard. Not really. But, I mean, he has been a great servant for the club over the last couple of years, and that he has done his good, and he, honestly, can be a Wolf beater. Christian did a great job, mate. Cheers. Donald, yes, I agree. Brandon saying a bit sad Lolly going, but it's his. Yeah, Lolly had not been himself in the last couple of seasons with his injuries. He's been quite unfortunate picking up the injuries like he did. So, it'd be interesting. Paul said, been great service, but can't see why Cooper will be honest. I think I completely agree with that. I can't see Cooper being honest. I think it's just the whole text thing. Like, I can't see Cooper would have done it that way unless it's something dramatic happened or that, personally. But he has been a great service at the club. Donald said, I was a bit surprised by Lonnie News. Do think it would have been a good swap play? It would have been a good swap play to have around, to be fair. We actually had that because I feel like that Lonnie can impact some games. Not every game, but he could impact most games if he did play. So I can't agree with that anymore. Keep comments coming in. You lovely bunch. Quite a busy chat as per usual. Which I'm loving. But yeah, it's great to see that we are doing quite well. I'm starting to add moderators onto the YouTube channel chat, so would love to see just upgrade it. Brandon saying we need new windows for the Prem. We do need to strengthen them, that the windows and all that, because I feel like that, especially if we do have to go with the 4-2-3-1, we do need better windows, have a doing windows so you can. I mean, I know that Brennan can play and win, Martin can play and win. We just need them sort of players. We probably need that one. We just need. Yeah, I completely agree with that. Paul saying can't let Heat Warhead and players deep down know this. Definitely. Can't agree anymore on that one. 13 people in the chat in a minute, so keep sending. I've got over 10 likes on YouTube channel, which is great. We're actually on 11, so you guys are absolutely awesome as per usual. But yeah, and Donald saying, do you think Gibbs White is on the cards or is the money asking? I think it's the money that's being asked more than out because I don't understand too bad on Gibbs White because he is a really good player, but would you pay 30 million for a player that proved himself in the Championship and not really proved himself in the Premiership? That's my thought, that I wouldn't pay 30 million for a player that not really proved himself in the Premier League. So I think it is the valuation that probably put Forest off him. Didn't know share that. But I wouldn't pay 30 million for him. If I'm being honest. Big shout out to Alex the Big Dog. Big shout out to you. Do subscribe to the channel, do and like the videos and that. So and obviously the members club as well. Paul said Newcastle can't the sound play? Why can't Newcastle sound players? Unless there's something happened whilst we've been on here, why they can't sign anyone. But that'd be a bit of a surprise if they can't sign anyone. Big risk, but look, great last year. Completely agree. Keep comments coming in as per usual, guys. We are busy as per usual. Loving the chit chat with you guys as per usual. But yeah, we've got 11 people watching at the minute, which is great. 12 people hit the like on YouTube, 4 on Facebook page, which is great as well. Do like the Facebook page as well, guys, if you're watching it on the Facebook page. So, brilliant, Sidleys. But yeah, I mean, Keenan Davis wouldn't be a bad shout out to bring in. And that Donald said 20 million is as much as I would go, but Justin Cooper, definitely. Justin Cooper, I mean, I've been saying 20 million or one just below it for him. Matt Daniels said, oh, Sam Keenan, apparently, I've been in cordial talks with Aston Villa for Keenan Davis. Apparently, he wants to come back, which is great. I mean, I wouldn't pay 15 million for him. I would go as much as 8 million for Keenan Davis. I won't pay any more. I'm not saying that it's not worth it, but I just feel like that it's not really worth that much for him. Paul saying being great to big fee, so what pay? It's that what I meant to have, what we are saying, definitely. I mean, we've been quite smart in our approach this season for players that we're not overspent on players, that we are paid reasonable prices for them, which is great, and that it just goes to show how well we are doing, and that we're just not doing what most clubs have done, and just overspent on players. So, which is great, and I feel like that we are doing it right way. How many and what? Might need to expand on that one. How many more players do you think they sign? I do think we need another 6 players. I really do. I think we need 3 probably more starters, and then all the rest of them be more swap players. I don't want it to be like 20. I feel like 12, 13 will be enough. If you think about it, guys, we signed 10 last season, we signed 10 this season, and we're literally having to rebuild. Tell us what you think. How many players do you think we need to sign? Tell us in the chat and what you think. Not a chance. I mean, if he does, then fair enough. I'd give him my due. But I can't see Latte scoring 20 goals in the Premier League. I mean, that if Super Cooper does keep him. So I'd be surprised if he does. But I think I mean, that's the thing, that we do need a main striker. We do need a striker that can score goals. And if we do get one, I think it'd be great, and that he will do well. So outside of that, nothing. That the one on MGW been very quiet since last couple of weeks. It's been more Everton, and that be interesting. But I think no one not wanting to pay that 30 million fee for him, because it's not worth 30 million. More like 20 million, if we're being honest. Peter says 6 or 7 seems fair. Need the depth for the bench. Don't forget, guys, that this season especially, that it's going to be 5 subs from 9. So that squad depth going to be crucial this season. That we'll have more subs. We're going back to the subs like we did in lockdown. So I feel like that it will be a matter of having that was saying swap depth will be massive. Ben saying Bojack from Chelsea will be great. So I do it just I'm saying on him like Chelsea wanted 30 million, and I'm like, yeah, fair enough. He has sort of proven himself in the Premier League, but he hasn't, if that makes sense. I wouldn't go out and pay 30 million for him. If I'm being honest, yeah. I might be wrong. It might go somewhere. I'm completely proving me wrong on it, to be fair. Keep comments coming in, guys. Last couple of ones. Last couple of shout outs on the comments. And do join the TFTV chat as well. And the TFTV members. Link is in the video. Click the join button. Matson, who should start in 3 centre backs from next season? For me, it's Wazza, McKenna, Cook. I'll say two out of the 3, to be fair, in Wazza and McKenna. I think the third one, it'd be a tough one between Cook and Nikki. Not saying that Cook ain't going to win, because he has been fantastic since he's been at the club. And obviously Nikki was captain of his own team and spent 30 million. So I think it's a tough one, to say the least, who is to play at that back line. I can't choose, to be fair. It's a tough one. But in Cooper we chose. Donald said, need midfield strengthened. Any news on Gordon? I'd love to see him sign on a long-term contract. He is only going to get back. Nothing, but it's one of them ones with Garner that if Man United going to keep on having midfielders, I can't see James Garner getting into that squad bar cup games and that. So I feel like that Brian, if he really wants to play football, he needs to get out of Man U and actually come to either a big club like us or somewhere else. I mean, be great for him to come back there because of his development over the last 18 months and how far he has came since he's been with us. So, didn't know shall I that. Nope, nothing on that one as well. But going back onto that Ghana one, it'd be great if he came back here because he can continue that development and the central midfield do have Ghana and Yates. So it'd be great, to say the least, because them two have got a really good partnership and Ghana can flourish here. To say the least. So, tell us what you think in chat as per usual, guys. And actually, thank you for watching and goodbye.